Well, I suppose this is a good a place as any to start the video of this road trip. So as you can see, I've just arrived in Montana with the stunning Glacier National Park in the background. And this trip I'm heading out for 6 days total, around about 3,300 kilometers give or take with change, which is around about 2,000 miles, just over 2,000 miles, through 4 states, so Montana, Wyoming, Idaho, and a little bit into Washington state as well, to include Alberta and British Columbia. So the trip is going to be called the Yellowstone Road Trip, because that's where we're off to. We're off to Yellowstone, all right, Yellowstone National Park, and we're going to be getting in some amazing roads. We're going to be doing the Beartooth Highway, we're going to be doing Lolo Pass, and we're going to be doing Chief Joseph Scenic Byway, Scenic Pass, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, as well as the South Loop and the North Loop of Yellowstone National Park as well. So it's going to be one hell of a trip. We're going to pound the miles today. I've got 823 kilometers to go to get to West Yellowstone. I'm staying in West Yellowstone tonight at the KOA. So yeah, that's going to be good, overnight there, and then we're going to get into it tomorrow. So yeah, this is a better place as any to start the road trip, that's for sure. The one thing I need to do is I have to put a military biker. There's already one here, look, right there in the middle. There's a military biker sticker right there already, so we're good to go on the Montana side. Anyway, let's hit the road, and yeah, let's get this road trip underway. A nuclear weapons silo right then. Nuclear weapon launch from there. Ballistic missile. Holy moly. Miles to go. Just stopped in a little town called Ennis. I stopped at the Long Branch. Yeah, the Long Branch Saloon. Pretty good. Had a couple of yellow jackets. Coors Banquet. Proper good on a today like today. So yeah, it's the little town of Ennis. I've stopped here a couple of times, and probably close to 7, 8 years ago now. Cracking little town, actually, proper like western town, but yeah, not bad at all. So we've got 100 miles to go, hour give or take. maybe an hour and a half. But yeah, we're good to go. So let's get back on the road. I don't know what it is about Montana, man, but there's just, every time I come to Montana, it just feels right being here, if that makes sense. The plains, I mean, glaciers over there, Glacier National Park behind me, you know, the mountains, the rivers, the plains, the buffalo, the cows, the cattle, the roads, you know. And 9 times out of 10 when I come to Montana, it's blue skies, or blue skies with a little bit of cloud, every time. It's great. It's phenomenal riding country. It really is. So yeah, all we're doing today is literally hammering miles to get down to Yellowstone, to the KOA campground. Like I said, never done a KOA before, so that's going to be interesting. We'll see how that works out. Tenting, taking the tent, and camping this whole trip. I've pre-booked my campsites as well, so I didn't have to mess around with, you know, just turning up and potentially failing to get a spot. So I've pre-booked along the route, like I said, 3,300 and something kilometers, just over 2,000 miles this whole trip will be. So yeah, that sums up Montana right there. Look at that. And speaking of Montana, I will be making a surprise trip to the Dutton Yellowstone Ranch on this trip, so stick around for that. So I'm currently on Highway 287 South in Montana, and I do remember coming through here last time I went to Yellowstone on 4 wheels, not 2, and remembering how wicked this road was from a viewpoint of view. I mean, look at that. It cuts through the foothills here in Montana, and cuts one hell of a scenic view. It's just like this for around about an hour, give or take, and it is absolutely beautiful. It really is stunning. Cutting through the pine trees, the hills, the mountains in the background, the blue sky, and obviously a little bit of prairie to begin with. But man, oh man, it's one hell of a road.
I've been trying to be my own guiding star, but it appears it hasn't taken me very far. I've tried to be my own all in all and everything, but it's just been a hard and arduous thing. When I look back upon the life I have lived and the choices I have made, what do I see? All hell fails when I try to push my way, but when I gave in, all life's good came running at me. With an open heart and mind and arms laid down, you're a wall of hate and arms let in the light of day, and let Jesus show the way. But hey, I'm not religious in an old sense. I can't stand the weight of most priests talk in the state church or elsewhere. After having tried to decide each time I had to make a choice about something worthwhile, now I take a pause and I take a breath and listen within, then I know how to begin. With an open heart and mind and arms laid down, you're a wall and hate and arms let in the light of day, and let Jesus show the way. But hey, I'm not religious in an old sense. I can't stand the way that most priests talk in the state church or elsewhere. Try to get it right from the start. Unite mind and heart. Choose a way. Don't go astray and try to ease the pain. Don't stay the same. Love your neighbor, that's the labor.
Right. So we made it to the KOA Camp of America. Where I'm staying tonight, so let's go register, get to the spot.
Now I take one step back and I watch what's going on, and I relieve the need to know. With a broken heart and mind and arms laid down, your war and hate and arms let in.
So camp is set up. They've given me like the world's worst spot, look at it, to get a bike into. Cars, no problem. Well, yeah. How you supposed to get up a big gigantic hill? Sit rep. I was over there, so I went to see the guys at the office. Told them about the predicament, obviously being on a gigantic hill like that with a bike, and he said, yeah, no problem. We move into number 457, so within 457, flatter, so much better. And the best thing is, look at it, the bike is on a pad, so she ain't going anywhere, which is good. So, thanks KOA, you sorted me. I decided not to show you guys West Yellowstone because I'm going to go there tomorrow morning, bright and breezy. It was absolutely packed, like packed, ridiculous, with tourists and whatnot, like me, I suppose. But dinner of champions, McDonald's. What a day, man! What an absolute day! Oh Christ! 2 states, well 3 if you count Alberta today, I suppose. Alberta, first thing this morning. We then went into Montana, and then obviously tried to show you guys the sign of Idaho, but literally it's covered in stickers. Like, you can't even see Idaho on there, it's just rammed full of stickers. So we're gonna go back into Idaho anyway, so you guys will see that anyway. But some of the most stunning scenery I've ridden on a bike and seen on a bike, it was just perfect, man, from start to finish. From even Alberta, you know, Alberta's lovely, but Montana, man. Like I said to you guys in the video, I think I was a Montanan at one point in a previous life, because it just gets me every time. It does, it gets me, it gives me the bug, the Montana bug. It's 532 miles it was to get here. The bike was seamless, man, absolutely seamless. I didn't forget to put my earphones in this time, so I'm not deaf right now, which is great. Because those exhausts on the back, man, holy Christ, they are loud. They are loud. But, all in all, one hell of a day. Well, that's end of day one. Hope you guys enjoyed that today as much as I did. That was an absolutely phenomenal day. It is getting cold here in West Yellowstone. Thankfully, we got the fire on the go. I'm in there tonight. I'm in the Sturgis Special. The Sturgis Special tent, $50 from Bass Pro. Oh, but yeah, I think one of the best things I've brought on this trip so far is the Jackery. It's over there, charging everything for tomorrow, ready to go. But yeah, what a spectacular day. Sun's going down over there now, as you can see, and it's 9:30, 10:15 nearly, 9:45, and it's time for bed. So if you did like the video, remember to give it a thumbs up, and yeah, if you're new to the channel and you like what you're seeing, then subscribe, please, if you would be so kind. Anyway, I love you and leave you. Remember that riding a motorcycle isn't about escaping life, it's about finding it, like I did today. Take it easy, and I'll see you in the next one.